Hey fam, welcome to my channel. My name is Mark, and today I'm doing a video on Layer 1X. And this is the first time I have ever gone full screen on a video because I don't want to show anything. I don't want to share my screen and show like the L1X app or the L1 decks or blogs or Twitter posts. I wanted to connect with the community and speak about how I truly feel about what happened with the announcement and how I think it's a positive. And what I love is because everyone's got their own opinion. Like everybody in the chat have got personal circumstances, personal goals, personal hardships, and some people don't agree. Some people do agree. Some people are indifferent. But I think what's important is that everyone can agree to disagree, but understand that Layer 1X, not Layer 1X, the team behind Layer 1X that make all these tough decisions, they were making these decisions for you, for me, and for the overall success of the project. And let me tell you, they've been working like fiercely for months, and coming up to full mainnet. They obviously speak to advisors, speak to partners, like talking to sexies, talking to market makers, talking to investors, and like communicating with Prism Group as well, like the tokenomics experts, and like all these people basically advised to do what they did. It's not something that was done in a hurry, not something that wasn't fully thought out, and like how people suggest that it's not very transparent, leaving it till the last minute. And let me tell you, like they've been working on this until the last minute, because trying to figure out how to implement the advice they've been given takes time. And your Layer 1X, and you're making the decisions on the behalf of the project, the protocol, and all the community. It's a big responsibility. So taking the time to get it right and implement changes that is for the success of everybody is not something that can be rushed. And I think as soon as it was able to, the announcement was made. Now, granted, it's close, but things do happen, things do change in real world businesses and Web3 businesses. And this is what it is. Layer 1X is a business, and it's being run like a business, not being run like some part-time project. And every decision that's made is for the benefit of everybody. And some people don't get that, because some people may have bought in purely just to get a username, or purely just to get 500 coins for the chance of winning the airdrop. And that was the only intent to buy the token. And that's fine. There are people out there they're happy to spend that kind of money for that kind of opportunity to then possibly sell the token at launch to either break even or make a little bit of money. That's perfectly fine. But given that there was so much potential sell pressure, and again, like the advice is saying potential sell pressure, it wasn't saying that everyone's going to sell, because that's clearly not the case. A lot of people would have reinvested, staked, put it back into the project. So it was potential, but the potential is kind of too great of a risk. So doing what they've done to alleviate the sell pressure is like understandable. And the other aspect is the fact that we need to get on-chain transactions as well, and get the volume up, and like doing everything that they've done in the revised like plan, the revised roadmap, is to ensure the success and ensure all of that happens. So like right now with the revised roadmap, without going into all the details of it, it's purely to remove the sell pressure, make sure there's buy pressure at launch, list on multiple reputable exchanges, and make a success of L1X. And fundamentally, we all want the same thing. Like every single person here, even if you was only in Layer 1X for the airdrop, no other reason, it's in your benefit for L1X to succeed, because if you won the airdrop, then them tokens, you want them to have some value. And even if you didn't win the airdrop, the point that you could buy in at 50 cents, wait for launch, watch the token go up and then sell. Like, again, it might only be a short term goal to see L1X succeed, but everyone here, the team and all the investors, want to see Layer 1X succeed. And I don't think anyone can argue with that fact. And for everybody to just understand that fact, I think even if you disagree with like some of the decisions, that's perfectly fine. Like we're in a democracy, aren't we? Everyone's got their own opinions, and there's not really right or wrong answers either. It's a case of when you're running something like as big as a blockchain and you've got such a massive community, such a diverse community, you can't please every individual person, but what you can do is aim to please the collective, like the overall group of community members. If you can kind of put a blanket over everybody and trying to do the best by everybody, there's always going to be some people that aren't happy, that are vocal about it, and that's fine. Like that's good. And tomorrow there's going to be an AMA with the team. Kevin's going to be there, Mike, Matthew, like all the team are going to be there. All questions that you've got, you can put them into the form on Discord now so they can get asked tomorrow. I'm sure there'll be some questions that are missed. If they are missed, then they'll be picked up later, and then those questions can be answered separately. But I just wanted to get this video out there just to give my opinion, and just to wrap up, if I've not made it clear, I am bullish on Layer 1X. And I think it's quite clear. Like the amount of content I've created, I think that's clear for everybody to see. And the L1X story I did, it all started there. And month on month, I've got more passionate and I've had more belief for Layer 1X right up until the announcement. And then the announcement came, and like everybody, I think it takes you back a little bit. You've got to read what the announcement is. You've got to digest that information, and once you've digested it, you understand the reasoning behind it. You kind of get why they've done what they've done. But the reason why I'm so bullish on Layer 1X now, and I've got more conviction, I've got more belief, is because of what they've done. Because the easy option would have been to have done nothing. Look at the advice they've got and ignore it because maybe they couldn't handle the backlash from the community or the potential backlash. But no, they looked at the advice that they got from professionals in the space that have been in the space a long time, that advise on other big projects and invest in other big projects and onboard other big projects. The advice was like across the board unanimous that what they've done, they needed to do, and they've listened. And for me, that was a very, very tough decision because they knew that there was going to be backlash from the community. But regardless, because they've done what is best for Layer 1X and every single investor, they've done it. And that speaks volumes. So because of that, I've got more conviction. I've got more belief. And I know after this announcement that Layer 1X can't stop, won't stop, and they'll keep going, keep pushing. And Kevin, the developers, all the team, Matthew, Mike, Cody, Ina, everyone, they're doing an amazing thing, and I hope everyone realizes it. So I'm going to leave it there. That's just my story. It's like my L1X story, but a bit extended. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share it. And as someone pointed out in the Discord yesterday, I'm a nobody. I'm just a little tiny YouTuber, and I don't disagree. I'm tiny. And I'm tiny, but I'm growing, and I'm going to get there. And one thing I will disagree on, like you said, I only have like 10 views per video. That's not true. Come on, give me some credit. I'm getting like 50 or 60 views, and it's going to grow. Like as Layer 1X, the thing is, my growth as a like micro influencer, and again, I don't even class myself as like an influencer because I'm tiny. Like the amount of people that watch my content is so small. But I do believe as Layer 1X grows, a good indicator of the growth of L1X will be the growth of my channel, because as my channel grows, Layer 1X is going to grow at the same time. Now, I'm not going to take credit for that. I'm just saying, and hopefully, as this bull run continues, you're going to want to see my YouTube channel getting like hundreds of thousands of followers, because if that's happened, then you know Layer 1X is a mega success. So thanks for watching, guys. Love you guys. Even every single person in the chat that has a gripe that is like fudding, even though you may not think you're fudding, like, I don't care. I love everyone, because it's what makes an interesting conversation, and it's what gets people inspired, and it's what gets people coming back. So take care, and I'll catch you on the next video. Hey!